everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening as per the location. And how are you? I hope you are doing well. This is Mohan, and today is the first interview of our series. And we have Harpreet Kala today with us, and I know her since 4 or 5 months. I have been following her, and she has been amazing in her journey, and I have seen her growth. So today we'll talk more about how you can how you can set up your affiliate marketing business and how you can scale it. So uh, so let's welcome Harpreet. Hey Harpreet, welcome to the show,
Hi.
and it's my pleasure to have you here as you are my first guest. Just to start with the interview, just tell me about your backstory. How you have started and what was your why to start this affiliate marketing business.
So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure to be here. So thank you so much. And about my why I started this journey. So back till 2020, everything was going smooth. While I was in my undergraduation, I got a chance to work with an e-commerce company, and I was doing a pretty good job there. I was getting a decent salary. And after 2 years of working there, I realized that I have to level up myself. I need to learn something more to get a better job or to get at a better level in corporate world. So at that moment, I decided to leave that job and I was searching for another one. So in
Okay.
2020, when COVID was booming, and it was just a start point of COVID, and then I got a job in a company, and I was working there. When I started working there, it was becoming way too hectic for me. I was not having time to have my lunch, my dinner, and the boss was too much, arrogant there. So it was too much of pressure on my head. And even after working for like 24/7, I was getting too much pressurized by my boss. So that was a point when I decided that I'm not gonna work here anymore. And in COVID, like in mid COVID, I decided to leave my job. I knew that I'm not gonna get another job in this point because COVID was there, but still I decided to leave the job. And then I got a chance to explore myself even more in the break because at the time of COVID, I was free. I was not having any job. So it was that time, and I started exploring digital marketing, and I started, searching on YouTube what is digital marketing, how does it work, and I used to just binge watch YouTube videos, and I was just doing it without any implementation. So the thing is, why I started, because I decided that I'm not gonna work under anyone now. Now, if I'm giving so much of hard work, putting so much of efforts in someone else's big business, why not to start something of my own and put this much of effort in
Yes.
my business, my thing. So that was a turning
Right.
point, and that's when I decided that I'm not gonna do job, and now I'm getting into real online world.
Okay, great. So it may be like for someone it might be the hardest decision, but you took this courageous decision and you are successful and you are getting progress day by day. I can see your progress from the day one when you started your OFA and started posting the result. So it was so inspiring and you were so consistent. So it's good that you have taken the decision at the right time, and even now there are people who are struggling with the job, but I will not say like they should leave the job, but yeah, like they should start something to get another source of income. So yeah, that's great. There are many entrepreneurs who are started who just started, or maybe they are planning to start, and most of the time I have seen people are not getting results in for longer period of time. So what, as per you, like what was the hardest part of getting the first sale for you?
All right. So when I started out, I was while I was doing one funnel a bit challenge, I was only focused on my learning. That I want to learn first, and then I will do some kind of promotion or whatever else. So till 30 days, I was doing that. was just posting about my learnings. I was not promoting anything anywhere, like not talking to any people, person or anything like that. So like I would say that getting my first sale was hard part because I knew that I have to provide some sort of value to someone to get something back, right? So about my first sale, I met a person um, who was interested in doing affiliate marketing. He was taking some 5-day challenge, and after that, completing that challenge, he was like, I don't know what to do next. So I asked some relevant questions to him. What is your niche? Um, what kind of skills do you have, and things like that. When I started understanding his pain points, and I realized that what my product fits his demands. So then I told him about my product, and he liked it, and that's when sale happened. So it's about like understanding the pain points of other person and providing some sort of value to them, and then it happens. So for me,
Yeah.
I think deciding on my dream customer was the hardest part, we can say, because in the beginning I was not sure about my target audience, my dream customer. So we can say that.
Okay, that's really awesome. So guys, before moving ahead, if you are watching us live, then put a hashtag live, and if you are watching us, I mean, we will watch replay, then put a hashtag replay, and be ready with your questions. At the end of this interview, we will have questions from you. So the question, I mean, you can ask any question related to affiliate marketing, how to start, and what are the hurdles, everything. So we have Harpreet here to answer all our queries. Okay, so the next question will be like. Most of the people, they start, as I said, like they start and they leave in between, and sometimes they even don't get the result. And when you get a result, when you earn your first dollar online, so that feeling is awesome. So just explain me about the thing, like when you got the first sale, how was your feeling, like that?
Okay, so when I got my first sale, I was literally like sleeping at that time because it happened midnight. When I opened my dashboard in the morning, I saw that I got a sale. Because that person whom I was connecting with was from outside India, and time zones were different. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience. Like when I'm getting up in the morning and I'm seeing like my dashboard is flagging like blue
$100.
bar with $100. So it was
Right.
an amazing feeling. Yeah. And one more thing,
Okay.
why it was so special, because before in getting this one $100 challenge sale of $100, before that I did something blogging, and I was doing some sort of Amazon affiliate, because I only knew about that
Okay.
prior to coming in this ClickFunnels world. So I got a commission even after putting so much of effort of 2-3 months, writing content and all that stuff, and I got first commission of 14 rupees. So from 14
Okay.
rupees to getting now $100, so it was an amazing feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, so most of the people does the same thing. Like when they want to come into the online space, they go and binge watch all those YouTube videos. They follow all the all the people who are in the industry, and they start doing Amazon or Amazon affiliate or other, like some start with ClickBanks. But it is sometimes very hard because you don't have the direction and you don't know where to go, how to start. Yeah, so these thing happens with all the beginners, and that's why we are here to help all the people who wants to start their online business. So we are here to help them. So it's a good start for you, because I could see like you have earned like 500, your first $500 you have earned in 45 days. That is pretty awesome, because I have seen people like they are not getting result even after 60 days or 90 days, and they leave this thing, and they say bad thing about this online marketing and affiliate marketing, because they really don't know about the correct frameworks and everything, and there are so much of misconception about this affiliate marketing. So my next question is like, what was your misconception about affiliate marketing before joining this, and like yeah, so how did you find it, like after joining this affiliate marketing, like this was the misconception?
Okay, so before joining this, as I said, I only knew about one thing, that blogging is the only way of doing affiliate marketing. Apart from that, there is no way of doing affiliate marketing. That was the reason why I, like, maybe we can say, wasted my time too much time on that. And that was my biggest misconception, that this is the only way, and I was just putting so much of efforts there without getting any good results. So this was a first misconception. And second, I didn't know about this, like organic marketing, and like you have to do understand the customer psychology before like promoting anything to that person. Because if you're not understanding, if you don't have a knowledge about the customer psychology, then that would be really difficult. So before joining this, I thought that it is a very easy job, it is a very easy way to earn money, but this is not the case. This is not the case. You have to develop some skills to yeah, earn something, which in whichever field you are into, be it affiliate marketing or any other thing.
Yeah, that's true, because people are, just attracted by the earnings. Like, okay, he's earning or she's earning $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, but they really don't see like the struggle behind it, how much effort they are putting in, how much study they are doing, how much implementation is, I mean, they are doing. Yeah, so that's real thing. Like, people do not know about this, and they just see the good side of it, but they don't see the efforts actually we are putting in to our business, the time we are giving in, the sacrifices we are doing. So that's like, as a result, we are getting the sales, right? Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So in your journey, was there any point where you almost given up? And if yes, then how did you motivate yourself at that time?
Okay, so like 2 months back, like, not really given up, but I was too distracted by all of these things happening around me. Like, there are so many marketers around me who are doing great in different fields, like funnel building, and some are doing high ticket affiliate marketing. So I was just getting so much distracted. Like, okay, I have done one funnel challenge. I have been promoting it and getting good results now. Now what next? So I was just consuming a lot of information. I was reading every post of every marketer, and the results were amazing. So I got too much distracted, and like never thought of giving up. But this that was a point when I was like little slowed down in my journey because of too much of distraction. And then I decided, okay, I'm not getting distracted anymore. I'm not gonna consume too much of information. I'm not gonna scroll too much there, and I'm gonna focus on my thing, what I actually want to do, why I came here in this journey, why I started this, and I'm gonna focus on that only. Yeah, so that was something where I
Yeah.
slowed down a bit.
Yeah, it's like actually true. Like, like you have started as from scratch, and you have gone through all those things which everyone goes through, whoever starts this online business. The thing is, like, you were consistent and you did not give up. Mainly that is the thing. Like, you did not give up, and you consistently put your efforts. You have learned a lot of things. You have implemented a lot of things. I have seen you, like, you have done few lives, you have shared the knowledge, and that's the result. Like, today, whatever you are getting, that is a result of your hard work, and you are still consistent about your content, your learn from expert. You have started your group, and that's really a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my next question will be like, when you connect with the people now, so what is your first intention to connect with the people?
So for connecting with a person, I see if that person is my dream customer or not. I have created my dream customer avatar. So if that person is my dream customer, and it is so first of all, my intention is to understand their state, like what are they doing, what are the different skill sets they have, what are the pain points, problems they are facing, is my product relevant for them or not, if not, how I can help them. So these are the different things that I keep in my mind before getting in touch with anyone or getting in touch with any affiliate marketer. So I try to ask a lot of questions which I think is relevant, and I try to understand their situation, their problem areas. I try to give my suggestion, and if only that person fits with my product, then only I recommend it. Otherwise, I just give good advice or reference to someone else, you can take advice from that person. I'm not an expert in it, so this is how I approach any person.
Yeah, that's really great. Actually, most of the, I mean, not most of the, you can say like some people just think like everyone is my customer and they start spamming like in Messenger and Facebook groups. So they think like my product is a fit for everyone. But yeah, you told the good things like, okay, yeah, you should know your customer. Like if your product is really solving their problem or not, then only they will convert, they will be your, leads, and they will definitely convert later on. Yeah. So
Definitely.
as you promote like OFA, can you brief about OFA or one funnel away challenge to the audience? So if someone who just want to start their online business, they can understand like what is actually OFA and how people implement it in their business.
All right. So one funnel away challenge for me, it was like a transformational program, and I learned a lot about that and from it, and I implemented, and it worked for me. Whatever implementation I have put, I got results from that. So about one funnel away challenge, what is it and how it can help other people in their online business? So first of all, funnels are very important for any online business. So whatever you're doing in your online business, two things that you need is leads and sales, right? So funnels are built around that only. You're getting leads and sales. It's optimized in such a way that you will get more leads and more sales. So this is the we can say most crucial thing for any online business, to build a good funnel to get rolling some leads, good leads, qualified leads, and then throughout the process nurturing, and then you can convert them. So it's very important for any online business. So one funnel away challenge, it talks about customer psychology, how to understand what your customer actually needs, how to do the direct response marketing. So it's based on that. It is like a real online marketing, real online business knowledge that you're getting from one funnel away challenge. So yeah, it was really good experience. All those 30 days, I learned a lot. It was like real online business, real online marketing that I've learned from there.
Yes, yes, definitely. OFA is kind of ocean of knowledge, and you can learn a lot, and you can implement in any business, and you can scale up your business. You can grow your business to multi-million
Yes.
dollars. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so suppose someone is very new and he or she wants to start their online business. So what will be your first 3 or 4 steps you will just suggest them to start with the online business?
Okay, so for starting any online business, first thing that you should keep in mind is which market you want to tap into. Like there are three markets that we have: health, wealth, relationship. So which market you
Right.
are tapping into? First of all, you should understand that. Once you understand that, then if we are talking specifically about affiliate marketing, then would say check on the product, which is the best product. What are the different best products are in your niche, in your market, right? So for me, I think the three ways to qualify your product is, like there are so many other products as well, but for me it is like your product should have good commission rate. If you are doing affiliate marketing especially, should have good commission rate. It should give you recurring commission as well, and it should have a good brand value, good market value, so that we can say the product is self sold. So these are the three things that we should keep in mind before selecting any product. So after we select any product, now the thing come how you're gonna what is the vehicle you are going to choose to promote that product. And then you have to find your way, like which method you are choosing, which platform you are choosing. Are you going to use paid ads? Are you going to use organic marketing? Or are you going to use blogging? So these are the different are you going to choose YouTube for that if you're good with video creation? So there are so many opportunities in affiliate marketing or online business. It's just developing good skill set, and yeah, understanding your dream customer, understanding their pain points, and providing your product as a solution. So these are the few
Okay.
steps that a person can take.
Yeah, so these are really helpful because most of the people is stuck at the initial point, like where to from where to start. So as you said, like you need to first select your niche, and then you need to select your product, you need to use your product, you need to study your product, and then provide value, and then later on you can promote with your offer. Yeah, so that is really valuable information. And people just go around in the internet like YouTube or Facebook and or anywhere in the social media platform. They just try to watch all the videos, follow all the mentors, and sometimes they are stuck, like they are confused, like what to do, what not to do, to whom we should follow. So here comes the role of a mentor. So what do you think, like what is the role of the mentor in anyone's life, like especially in case of affiliate marketing or online marketing?
Alright. So, as we talked about how people are like using YouTube, consuming content, and following so many mentors, and still not implementing stuff. Like it happened with me as well. I was scrolling through like a lot of videos, consuming a lot of content from there, from good marketers as well. But I was not working with them directly. So there were a lot of missing pieces because they are giving us information, but we don't have any access to ask any question to them. So there's so many missing pieces, and like when we are just consuming content on YouTube and any other form, then there is like very little implementation and so much of knowledge. So for that, mentor is very important. So we can actually ask our question when we are getting stuck. They can give us clear guidance like what you have to do, because they have already followed that path, they have already got the results. So whatever they will be teaching us, whatever steps they are going to tell us, is going to help us in our journey. So whenever you are starting in this online journey, be sure of getting a mentor, because your journey will be so much easy after that, because you're getting to learn from their experience, right? If you are just doing it everything by yourself, you are just reinventing the wheel, and you will end up wasting so much of your time, because you don't know what are the steps that you have to take, and what are the steps you have to eliminate, because you are doing everything by yourself, so these things will occur. So having a mentor is very important, so that you can ask your questions, you can take guidance from them with the right guidance, and the results will come much faster when you get any
Yeah,
mentor. So that is very important. So
that's
I
yeah
have two
that's
mentors and I am proud of them.
great, great, great. And yeah, it's really true. Like they have already traveled the path on which you are going to travel, and they have made some mistakes. You can learn from their mistakes, and on the journey, they learn a lot of things. Like it will be very easy for you to follow that path if you have the right mentor. Yeah, so that's really
Yeah.
really good. So last question from this, what will be your last piece of advice to all the aspiring affiliate marketers?
Okay, so to the aspiring affiliate marketers, I would like to say, if you are getting into this affiliate marketing journey, don't think it is going to get you some easy bucks. No, it takes real hard work, and it takes some real skill sets to earn money or promote something. So whenever you're starting out, you're come with the mindset of providing value, and come with the mindset of like understanding your customer and their problems, and then providing the solution, because it is like not, you're not referring, you are recommending, you're giving your
Right.
product as a solution. So it's not a easy journey, it's not a easy journey, especially when you are not following a good framework or not following the right process. So, and having a good mindset, working in a ethical way is also very important. So some people just
Mm,
spam their
true.
links in groups and stuff like that. So it's not their fault. Maybe they don't know about these things, but it is like whenever you're just starting out, don't do all these things. Um, Provide real value to real people, and yeah, definitely result will come. Understand and then promote. Understand that person's problem
Mm,
and then promote. Don't just don't just promote or sell for the sake of selling. If you're not selling, you are just recommending. So This is like my piece of advice.
Yes, yes, definitely. Because you should think from the perspective of the your prospect as well. Like they are not someone like you will say you will promote your product and they will say, okay, this is my credit card and I am just buying the product. You should understand
Yeah,
like
you
you
should
should
not
provide
waste
the
the
value
money.
first. You should provide the value first, and then later on you can pitch the product if they that product will be really helpful for them. So yeah, happy. So you have answered all my questions very nicely. So let's see if we have any questions from the audience. I'm not sure. Like this is the first time I'm using StreamYard, so I can't see any comment. I don't know. Like here, I am getting an option to view on Facebook. So let's. I'm clicking on view on Facebook. Let's see if I can see some questions there.
Okay,
Let's
then
see
we'll
how
just
this
check.
responds. Okay, yeah. So now I can see comments also. Can you hear me, Harpreet?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So okay, so I think we don't have any questions as of now. So guys, you have 1 or 2 minutes more. Like if you have any questions, you can definitely ask. If you want to ask about affiliate marketing, how to start and what should be the strategies, you can ask the questions in comment box. Or I think we have covered all the questions. That's why like people don't have much questions. So we'll wait for 1 more minute and then we'll end this session.
All right, sure.
Yeah. So like yeah, as you said, like whatever you have experienced, most of the people in their online journey they experience the same thing. They start by watching videos and getting here and there. And even I have tried man a lot of things like playing games, clicking on links, everything I have tried, and later on I understand like okay, this thing doesn't work. Because most of people will say like okay, earn earn 10,000 rupees in 1 day or something like that, but they all are fake. We should not get distracted by
Yeah,
all those things.
yeah. They like on these platforms, like people give so much of tricks and tactics, which doesn't really work. But we as a audience think that this is the magic pill. When we implement it, it will going to work as a magic, and we'll start earning money and stuff like that. But it doesn't happen like that. So tricks and tactics work for the people who are at some level. Maybe they just tweak and add some trick in their work, or maybe they'll get a result from that. But if you're just starting out, foundation is very important. Building the right foundation, setting the base right is important. So I would just suggest new affiliate marketers to not go by these tricks and tactics, but focus on the right steps, on your foundation, how you can build the foundation with actual implementation and actual learning the knowledge part, like developing the skills, not just by consuming this tricks and tactics to gain some quick bucks. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Yeah, so I have seen the comments and I don't see like any question, because I think we have covered all the questions and people got good value from this interview. And thank you so much again for joining us. And it was really our pleasure. You were our first guest, so it will always be special for us and for the audience as well. And thank you so much and all the best for your future.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and all the best to you too, and all the people who are watching here. Don't give up. It takes time. It
Yes.
takes a lot of effort. It takes time. So be patient. Give it some time, maybe 6 months, 7 months, and you will see results. Put your efforts. Be consistent with your work. Be focused, and the result will definitely come. Don't give up. So yeah. So thank you, Mohan, again
Yeah.
for
So guys.
having me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
it
thanks.
was an amazing
Thanks, Harpreet,
experience.
and thanks everyone. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and we will have such interviews in future also. So stay tuned with me. Till then, take care. Bye bye.